Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Smithy Talks LFC channel. Liverpool tonight will be taking on Barnsley in the FA Cup, a 7:45 kickoff at Anfield. As of the time of recording, we're about nearly 3 o'clock, so we're a few hours away from kickoff, a few hours away from the lineup being released. But today I'm just going to run you through my predicted lineup, what I would personally play against Barnsley. This isn't what Arne Slot will probably play, because he did say in a press conference literally the other day, I think it was yesterday actually, that he won't be making massive changes. He won't be making, rotating loads. But I still think he'll change the squad a bit. He kind of has to. You don't need to play an entire full team against Barnsley. You really do not. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. We'll run you through. In goal, I'm going to go with Marmeshdili. I don't think there's any point in playing Alisson. I think you can easily play Marmeshdili. However the fuck you say his name. In a game against Barnsley, he's more than capable of playing against League One side. I'm pretty sure the League One or Championship, one of the two. Yeah, he's absolutely capable of playing. So there's no reason not to play him. You don't need to go with Alisson. But I also wouldn't go with Freddie Woodman. I'd 100% go with Marmeshdili. Now obviously it's going to be a back four. So right back, I'm actually going to go with Calvin Ramsey. Now, I have a feeling that he's not going to play him. I have a feeling that he's going to go with Jeremy Frimpong. But he should 100% play Calvin Ramsey. He looked amazing. Not amazing, but he looked pretty good against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup earlier in the season. And he hasn't really been given a chance since. Obviously, we have got 2 right-backs already there, so he's not going to get much of a chance. But now is a perfect time to prove himself, especially with Conor Bradley getting injured. He kind of has to play, in my opinion. I don't think he will play him. I think he'll go Jeremy Frimpong. Because like you said, he's not making massive changes. But hopefully he plays Calvin Ramsey, because I want to see him play again. I really do. 2 centre-halves. I think he'll go Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez. He could play Canate, but again, why risk? We've got 3 fit centre-halves, and Joe Gomez isn't really ever fit, is he? He's basically got an injury 24/7, because anytime he plays, you're going to assume that he's probably going to pick something up. So yeah, I wouldn't risk Canate. I'd go with Joe Gomez. And again, Joe Gomez actually looked decent against Palace. I think that was one of the last games he played, including West Ham. He looked decent then, but he did play right back that game. So yeah, there's no reason why Joe Gomez can't play. I'd love for Joe Gomez to get back to the form that he once did in the 2019-20 season, because he was absolutely unreal, one of the most underrated centre-backs in the Premier League. And for left-back, I would rotate in Andy Robertson. Kirk has played the last game, and Kirk has actually been phenomenal recently, I think. I think he's done quite well. He did very well against Arsenal. But again, there's no reason to play him. You can play Andy Robertson here, get him some game time. And again, he's more than capable to play against Barnsley. So it's not that big of a change. He should be playing. The midfield, now this is where it gets a bit tricky. He could go anything here, because obviously, like I said, he said he's not changing much. But at the same time, you kind of have to. But personally, I would play Curtis Jones, because again, he's been unreal this season. I think he's been our top 5 players this season. I honestly do. I think his performances have shown levels compared to other players in the team. I think he's one of the hardest working players in the team. He fights for the badge. So get him in here. Get him in the FA Cup. The other one, I would go Trainioni next to him, because Arne Slot has bigged this guy up so much. He always talks good about him. As Liverpool fans, we've seen him play a few times, a handful of times, and he's looked decent. Trainioni looks decent. He looks like he could be a decent little player. Whether he'll ever get a chance in the first team, I don't know. But again, cup competitions, it's a great chance for him to play, and I think he deserves to play, because if I don't remember, the only time he has played was probably in the League Cup, which I don't remember fondly. If it was 3-0 against Palace, I don't remember him too much. He came on against Spurs in like the 89th minute, and that was the only real little cameo I've seen him have. So Trainioni in there for me. I wouldn't mind playing him. And the other midfielder, I would go Alexis McAllister. I think he'll play Alexis McAllister in the 10 again. Although I don't think he's good in that position. I don't think that's his best position. He could go with Dominic Szoboszlai, but I think it'd be absolutely daft to put Dominic Szoboszlai in the team, because you've got to give him a rest. He's our most important player right now, bar Ekitike, but obviously he's injured. So I don't think there's any reason to play or risk Dominic Szoboszlai in this game at all. So that's the midfield done. Whether he'll play that, I don't know. Hopefully he will play that. Front 3. Now, we haven't really got a proper striker. So I think up front, he is going to put Gakpo there, and it's going to allow Rio Wankamoa to step in on that left-hand side. And this is one I'm excited for, because, wow, has this kid got potential. But he's not been given the game time. He's not been given proper game time. I get he's 17. I understand that. But if you're good enough, you're old enough. Do you know what I mean? Look at Lamine Yamal. He got in the Barcelona team when he was 17 years old, and he looks phenomenal now. He's one of the best players in the world. Obviously, I'm not saying Engamo will be like that straight away, but you've got to give him more chances off the bench as well, because when he's coming off the bench, it's when we're losing, and you're looking to him to win a game for us with 5 minutes to go. He's already done that once at St. James Park. He can't do it every game. Give him some proper game time. Give him a few starts. Bring him on for the last 30 minutes at least, not for the last 5. Please. If he don't start this game, there'll be issues. There'll be serious issues. It'll just show that Arne Slot is stubborn to fuck, and I can't be bothered with it. If he plays Gakpo on that left and verts down the middle, I swear to God. I think he will play Gakpo because he absolutely loves him. So 100%, he needs to play him down the middle. Right wing, I mean, I think he'd go for Impong, but I would play Chiesa. I want to see Chiesa in there. Please, put Chiesa in this team. He absolutely tries his hardest every time he's on the pitch, and he don't get credit for it. And he's actually been decent this season, especially at the early part of the season. He was scoring very, very important goals for us, but he wasn't getting recognised. And I think his confidence is probably dropping a bit, because the last few games I've seen him play, he hasn't looked confident. He hasn't looked at his best. And it's probably because he's not playing. He's probably not happy. I always say, I think Chiesa should leave, because he deserves to. Not because I want rid of him, but because he deserves to get a different move. He deserves to go back to a Juventus, for example, and get a bit of game time, because that's what he deserves. But I think he'll play Jeremy Frimpong, because he just loves the Dutch players too much. He actually does. And that's why I think he might play Ryan Gravenberch tonight as well. But hopefully not. That is my team running through things. Scoreline-wise, I am going to go with 3-1. I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet in any game this season. Although we've been better, like stability-wise, we've been better at the back. But still, we don't look 100% there. So I still think we'll concede, but we should be scoring 3, especially with the team I've just named. My team, or the team I think Arne Slot will play, should be beating Barnsley comfortably. Very, very comfortably. And I know you get upsets in the FA Cup, but this isn't one of them. This should never be one of them. Anyway, let me know what you boys think in the comments. Let me know your score prediction. Who do you think should play this game? And yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video by me again. Peace.